Alright guys, Solo's back with the blood deck profile. Let's just go ahead and let him get started.
Hello friends and neighbors, this is Solo here, and I am going to introduce you to my new Narukami, the Blood deck. First off, same as last time, I kept Spark Kid Dragoon because he's a grade 3 searcher. You don't want to get screwed over on a grade 3. Next up, let's talk about grade 0s. 4 heals, like any other. It's kind of a given, really. I don't have to explain why you need 4 heals. And then 4 crits. Because, like I explained before earlier, Narukami is, I think, in my opinion, an aggressive beatdown deck. And these 4 crits will help you a lot in your aggressive attack towards kingship and domination.
Boston Market.
Next up, I run 4 draw triggers, because most of the time, I find myself lacking at hand advantage, and these guys are a real lifesaver, you know, for those extra cards that you need. Alright, now so next up, let's talk about grade 1s. 4 of these guys, 4 perfect shields. You need those in your deck. And then, next up, I run 4 vanilla 8Ks. Yeah, 4 vanilla 8Ks. What more can you say about them? Strong hitter, strong booster. Next up, 2 photon bomber wyverns. Now, previously I had 4. Well, I was mistaken. I was kind of naive, actually. I think 2 is enough.
Is that your words or Ash's words?
Those are my words. Those are Solo's words. 2 is enough.
You're gonna put that on the screen.
Speaking of 2 photon bombers, 2 of these phoenixes. Just cause they're only a shitty 5k and you know they don't really do much. But again, I said that we lack hand advantage or I lack hand advantage quite a bit. I don't know about you guys, but I lack hand advantage quite a lot. So these guys, Soul Blast 2, you get an extra card. Next up on our grade 1 roster list is Dragon Monk Ginkaku. He is a 6k, but he is known as a self-damager. Pretty much, you counterblast 1 and you give yourself a damage. Well, why is that cool? Well, I'll explain to you why in a second. Or actually in a few minutes, or however long it takes me to do this damn video. Alright, next up, explaining grade 2s. I have 3 of these guys. 3 of Garudas. Damage Flipper. They're awesome. Next up, moving on. 4 of these guys. 9k, grade 2. His effect, though, is if your Vanguard has its name Vermilion in it, it gets a +3. So, it's perfect for those cross-ride Vanguards who are hard to hit. And then, last but not least, 4 of vanilla 10Ks. Just cause they're vanilla, they're simple, they're plain, no harm, no mess, no fuss. Moving on, let's talk about grade 3s. Now, I run 4 Dragonic Kaiser Vermilions. I don't need to explain what he does, cause you can just Google that shit, but he's pretty badass. 4 of these. Now, moving on, 4 of the Blood. Now, he's an 11k, just like our old friend Vermilion, but Limit Break 5, Counter Blast 3, same cost as Vermilion, and this guy gets 5k boost and an extra critical. And he attacks front row. So the Blood's effect is a little bit stronger than Vermilion, but to be honest, I think Vermilion's effect is better, just because he's a Limit Break 4, Counter Blast 3. The Limit Break 4 is a much easier deal to pull off than a Limit Break 5. But if you're ever in a bind and you just happen to have 5 damage, feel free to pull this guy off and wipe your opponents out. Now, the nifty thing about the Blood is that if you have Vermilion and Soul, then the Blood, your Vanguard, gets +2. So he's a 13 base hitter. But with that 5 damage, and you unflip 3, it's an 18. What? 18 plus a critical. Alright guys, I have a scenario set up for you. This is our situation. We have 4 damage, we have our columns here, and we have Vermilion and Soul, so our Vanguard is a 13k. But remember, the Blood requires a Limit Break 5 in order to pull off its effect, and we only have 4 damage. Well, let's just see what happens. Oh my god! Look at there! Dragon Monkey Kaku! Well, he's our savior, because if you place them there, you can counter bless 1 and put the top card of your deck into the damage zone. Now let's count the damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa, that's 5 damage. And whoa, limit break 5. We can do our limit break 5 ability. We can do our Vanguard ability. Okay, so I'm getting excited here. So I counter blast 3. And this guy swings for 18k plus 1 crit at the front of your opponent's row. But let's also put our booster into it too. So it's a 28 to here, to here, to here, plus 2 crit. What can you do to that? Nothing, because you're dead. So 28 plus 2 crit. But let's say he just perfect shielded it, okay? Let's say our, ideal world isn't exactly ideal. So let's do our drive check. Let's check. Oh, critical, what? Let's put the critical and the 5,000, let's say here, just for lulz. Second check. Oh, what? Triple crit? Okay, let's put, let's say, we'll play it safe and let's put all the effects here. So, crit 5 here. Swing, boom, he's dead. Swing, boom, double dead.
That's impossible.
Well done! Well, that's all there is to explain about my deck so far. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and if you like to hear from me again, feel free to say how awesome I am. Have fun, folks.
Solo out. Solo out.
Oh shit, my name!